The CD is a wonderful example of Newcastle Cathedral Choir singing music from the start of Advent to the end of the Epiphany season at Candlemas. And the idea of this recording is to give the listener a glimpse of some of that journey for our choristers. There's music to represent all of those seasons, and we have music by a range of 20th and 21st century composers. We've particularly tried to concentrate on some recent music. That's included music by Erin Wallen, who is Master of the King's Music at the moment. It includes music by Richard Elaine, who's a York-based composer. 3 Epiphany pieces by him are particularly beautiful, and I think haven't been recorded together, one after the other, on a disc before. There are also some composers closer to home. So we have Lucy Walker, who originates from the northeast and is very much gathering a reputation down in London now. We have music by John Caskin, who lives in Wooler, and we have 2 pieces by our own Assistant Director of Music, Chris Tomzet. One piece that he wrote perhaps a decade ago, and one piece that was written especially for our 9 Lessons and Carols and Carol concerts last year.
Yeah, I mean, I chose to write an unaccompanied repertoire because, especially being an organist, I know how many options there are for the organ, and I think it'd be incredibly time-consuming. And being a bit of a perfectionist for those kind of things, I think they're probably have taken me probably at least twice as long to write it. So I'd just stay with something a bit more simple.
Our work with the choristers begins with work often in the classroom. We have children from all sorts of schools across Newcastle and the surrounding areas.
To sing on a professional CD, what has that been like, training the kids up to do that?
It's a nice job for me because I get to see them from the very beginning when I meet them, usually at the start of year 3 in schools, and I might work with the same classes over the following year. And we send out invitation letters to those children in schools who we think are going to particularly flourish in the cathedral cathedral choir environment.
That's lovely. And can you hear a quality in their voice that you want when you, like, quite quickly?
Yes, there's some children that have a sort of natural ability to find a singing voice, I call it, which is you know, like a different register to how you would speak. But for some children, it develops quite quickly over time after regular singing sessions in school.
Yeah.
So children that may not have immediately shone to it will suddenly be you know, possibly invited to the training choir as well,
Yeah.
which is fabulous. Once they're in the training choir, we do the same type of work as we do in schools, but to a higher level.
Yeah.
And after that, they might be invited to become a probationer chorister at the cathedral, and it's the probationers and choristers that will then get to join in with the exciting things like singing with the CD.
Fantastic. How important is music, do you think, to children?
Wow, what a question. I think it's vital, to be honest. From mothers and babies and from parents and babies when they're younger, right through to early years, it's really vital. There's so many studies that show that. And I think what's so important about here is that we have our chorus starters working with reception in year 2, and there's such a progress. And there's opportunities for children throughout the year groups, right through to primary and secondary, that I think is really vital.
Absolutely, and just like Laura, I imagine you see big changes in them, confidence-wise and ability-wise.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, 100%.
When did you first start? Were you very little?
Yeah, when I was younger I always loved to sing, and when they came to school to do lessons with us I really enjoyed the new type of singing.
And had you ever sung any kind of cathedral music or churchy music before?
Well, I've sang church music because I go to church as well. So.
But not this kind of music?
No.
So what did it feel like singing something different?
It was like a very good experience because I learned something new.
And what about the CD? So tell me how you felt when you've recorded the CD.
It was really good. It felt like a nice chance to do something. And I think probably the part which was good to teach was our balance, because we have not trip over like all the huge cords and wires and bits of recording machinery. It was like,
Oh, it was really good because it just felt like a good feeling that other people enjoy listening to your music when you know you've got a CD to commemorate it.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed the process of recording the CD. It was an exciting experience since we'd sang all the music the previous Advent and Christmas and Epiphany. It was really nice to kind of bring that all together, and we all knew it really well and we loved all the songs that were on there.
Advent music always holds a place for me because it literally sits on my birthday, so it's every year I get to do the best music at the best time, and yeah, it was just great for me.
Mr. Tomza composed a really special piece, a setting of Belulala, which we did at the Christmas by candlelight for the first time, like on one of the nights, and that ended up going on the CD, and it was really beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah, the atmosphere you get from it, and it's just great. Everything he writes is just great, and you just can't fault that piece. So the recording took 3 nights to do. 2 nights with the lay clerks and 1 with the choristers. We were supposed to join the choristers on the 3rd night, but we got everything cleared that we were supposed to do, and we were given the evening off.
One of the things that makes cathedral choirs different from anything else is that our boy and girl choristers, who, as I said, come from all sorts of areas of the city, not only work at an intense and quite advanced level with me, but also they're used to working alongside these professional singers. And I can't think of another example where children do this special role which involves working with professional adults. So I think it's a really special dynamic and a really special opportunity for all involved.